You're so funny. I hope you do more than growl.
I don't know. Okay, we are on.
Happy Saturday, everybody. It's time for HLC Saturday Solutions every day, or every Saturday around 2-ish. We do a live on Facebook just to talk about things we've learned this week where you live, work, and worship. Right? Those are the 3 areas we talk about. We have a business that we do bookkeeping and business advisorship in. And so we bring some business stuff. We bring some personal highlights, fun stuff, facts, that sort of thing. Things you need to know. And today we have 3 topics. This is episode number 90. So we have
91.
91. I'm always one behind. I don't know why. I was born first as a twin. In case you don't know, I'm Christina Rue. Go ahead.
Krista.
And of course, if you're new, how could you know? Yeah, so we're twins. And like I said, this is what we do Saturdays around 2-ish. And our topics this week are...
Whoa. We have to recap last week.
Oh, let's recap last week. Krista, what was last week?
Last week we did Off the Bookshelf, and we talked about Christina's upcoming book, which watch our Facebook and our website. All that information is coming very shortly. We talked about doTERRA.
Yes.
And we talked about remote access. Being able to get into your computer without you even there if needed.
Yep.
And then that was it.
Okay. Yeah. Today's an exciting day. We're doing the audio for the book. So exciting. So it should be fun. We'll see how the whole family's involved. So I can't wait. I'm just so excited. So,
okay.
Anywho, but let's get to our topics. Topic number 1 is attitude today. Because one of us woke up swearing and then got into a better mood. And then the other stayed in a bad mood.
I was in a good mood this morning.
Oh,
but now
so we switched.
I'm not in a great mood.
No.
So I told her I'll just sit here and growl.
Yes.
She's in charge.
Yeah. So that means we don't know how it's going to go today. So,
and I have a little bit of a cold.
Yes.
And it's making me mad.
It's part of her growling, the cold. Because she's not getting enough oxygen. You know, I fed her a little bit before we came on air.
Which was good for you. And
since she had a little moment earlier, I'm like, blood sugar drop. Okay. So anywho, so we are here today to talk about the 3 new topics of choice, which I posted. We always post the topics in the little, what do you call that, header, I guess? Right. I don't know. 1 is attitude. 2 was
beneficial
owner reporting for business.
Merchant processing quick tip.
Yes, and something we learned this week, right?
Well, what did you want to say about attitude, Christina?
Yeah, what do I want to say about attitude? So, if we have an attitude of ingratitude,
close your door.
Something we should do. You know what's so funny is I think we've talked about this multiple times. So maybe our attitudes are like stressed on Saturday because we're kind of catching up from the week or whatever. Yeah. And
this is my doorknob given to me by one of my close friends.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. And when I'm in a mood, that's what I hang up.
And we have to respect that. So it's about kind of respecting other people's attitudes if they're not where you are. See, here we go. Because if they're not where you are, if you're in a happy mode and they're not there, you know, that's okay. We all have to be in our own places, but we can try to bring joy and lightness.
You can minimize your negative impact. That's what we're talking about here. Because, like, don't spread the negativity. Try to get through it. Like, I'm going to go back to my office. I'm going to read my Bible. And then I'll be in a better place.
Okay. So, It's like therapy, Saturday therapy for us. We just give you all our info.
But it happens. People are human.
That's right.
This is part of the human experience is
Correct.
emotions, and you have to know how to regulate them, especially at work,
Mm-hmm.
or you'll end up in the HR office.
Nobody wants to be.
Nobody wants that. Nobody.
Yeah. So, anywho, this is just a gentle reminder that, kind of respect your own space and the space of others and let them be where they need to be, but we can always try to be a light in their world. Right?
Shine.
All right.
And some days you're not the shiner.
That's right.
It's as simple as that.
Simple as that. All right. So the second thing we're going to talk about today, hold on, if I can bring it up here. Where did it go?
I don't know. You're clicking around.
Yeah. I hit it.
Yeah.
It has this blue stuff on it. All right. So anywho, basically, what we want to talk about is if you have created a new company as of January 1st of 2024, there was a law passed for Corporate Transparency Act / Beneficial Ownership Information Reporting Requirement. And what that is it was enacted as part of the National Defense Act for the fiscal year 2021 to close the information gap related to money laundering and other illicit acts. So, what do you need to know about this? Number one, this is a legal document that you're filling out. So, you definitely want to make sure you've talked to your legal advisor to see if that you have all the right information. The form itself is pretty straightforward. You're just listing the owners of the corporation, name, address, phone number.
Who benefits?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, because they benefit when they make money. And so the interesting thing about this is that there is a lawsuit where the Small Business Association, I think, is suing the government because they feel this is an overreach.
Intrusive.
But the problem is, while that's being debated, this law is still on the books. And it's pretty punitive if you don't register when you're supposed to register. So the people who've been in business prior to January 1st of 2024 have until January 1st of 2025 to register their information. However,
the new people
don't have that luxury. You have, was it 30 days or 90 days?
It's 30, I believe.
Yeah. So, and then if you don't, the penalties for willfully violating the reporting requirements include civil penalties up to $500 a day, that the violation is not corrected, and criminal fines up to $10,000 and imprisonment up for 2 years. That's pretty punitive.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing that you're reporting, I think, is...
It's on your tax return.
It's on your tax return. So, like, it's an overreach.
Why do we need this agency?
Right. This is a different agency doing it. Like, can't the IRS just talk to them?
Apparently
and they
not.
Figure it out? So, again... they have a website you can go to. It's www.fincen.gov/BOI.
Talk to your accountant and lawyer first. Because sometimes they do it as part of the tax return.
Right.
So, 1, see if it was done by them. 2, get their advice.
Correct.
And then 3, if you're required to do it, do it.
Right. And if a lawyer created your company, since this was on the books, they might have already done this for you. So you want to, you said when they did the tax return.
I said the accountant or lawyer.
Yeah, but you said when they did the tax return.
Whatever. Grouch.
So I'm saying when they did your business,
when you
created
financial,
got your certificate of operation, because you do have to upload your driver's license.
Whatever.
And the driver's license of people who are beneficial owners in the corp, and that's who carry more than 25% ownership. So I'm just giving you a heads up there. something you want to think about as a business owner and find out about. And once again, that website was FinCen, FINCEN.gov.
We are giving you this information whether we agree with it or not. Because our job is to provide information.
Correct. Yes. So there you go. Beneficial ownership reporting covered. I just thought we should bring it up because it came to the forefront for us these past couple weeks. And we're like, wonder if people know about this. So we wanted to talk about it today.
There you go.
Yep. So there you go.
All right.
And what's 3?
Your QuickBooks quick tips, merchant processing.
Yes. So I didn't even know that in QuickBooks Online, when you're doing QuickBooks merchant processing and you have put in the information because they've given you authorization to hit their card, right, at time of purchase.
Or bank account.
At time of purchase. So when you set that up in QuickBooks Online, you have to make sure when you receive payment that you click that little I have authorization button. Because otherwise it puts it through
you got it.
And just puts it in your undeposited funds where you're to make the deposit. But it never goes to the merchant processor because you didn't click the I have authorized button. So something to keep in mind. There's some articles out on the web that give incorrect information. You do have to click the button that's right underneath the credit card that says I have authorization to make sure it goes through.
Which brings up another point. You have to have written authorization from your client to do that. So make sure you have that.
Yeah, and if you don't have that, the form's pretty straightforward. You can again get one from
QuickBooks provides it.
Yeah, it does. QuickBooks does provide it. You can just click and forward to them, and then you'll get that all easy peasy done. Right. But those were some interesting things we've encountered these last few weeks that we're like, who knew? So, yeah, because it looks like it goes through. Excuse me. I got all choked up about it.
Do you want your drink?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
See, I'm still compassionate, even though I'm a little cranky.
There you go, cranky yet compassionate.
That's the state of my being.
I was just going to say, that could be your autobiography.
I know.
Cranky yet compassionate.
Cranky, effective, and compassionate. That's me.
All right.
Was
that all 3?
That's what we have.
That's all 3, peeps.
Yes. Now, to contact us by email, you can do office@yourhlc.com. Mm-hmm. Phone 724-561-7460. Yep. Or website.
hlcbookkeeping.com.
You're the website person.
Sorry.
I don't know if you've noticed that after 91 of these.
Yeah. Cranky. Anywho, so just always, it's a pleasure to be with you on Saturdays. And we should probably go back and play them all and see how many of the times, because you're not cranky a lot on these. You enjoy doing these.
I do enjoy them very much.
Yeah. So it's just, sharing. We like sharing.
That's right.
So if you have any questions, comments, concerns.
If we have resolved a situation, why would I let you out there and struggle with it?
Right.
Like, fix it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what we're kind of big on, is that if we find a solution, we like to share the solution.
Hence the name.
Saturday Solutions for where you live, work, and worship.
That's right.
Yeah. So there you go. And you provided a solution to crankiness. Read your Bible.
That's right. That's what works.
All right. So we shall see you next week. We wish you all a joyous, joyous week ahead. It's beautiful here in Pennsylvania.
It is. It's fun.
The sun is shining.
Humid.
The weather's like perfect. We should go get some vitamin D. And that would be wonderful. All right. So thank you all for joining us this week. And we shall talk to you next week.
All right. Have a blessed day.
Mm-hmm.